trucks are different. Tacoma is built for your life's adventures. Dependable day in and day out for weekend warriors and as a die-hard work truck. Tacomas also do better when it comes to fuel costs. Now's the time to buy right. Toyota trucks are different.
Inside PressBox is presented by Friedmont Mortgage. Don't make a 30-year mistake by choosing the wrong lender. Go to Friedmont.com now for all of your mortgage needs. Welcome back. Stan the Fan here, and we're joined by an old friend and one whose success all that know him are happy about. You know what that means. John Maroon.
I
John,
appreciate it. Thanks,
it's great
Stan.
to see you. And
good seeing you too, pal.
A great success story, Maroon PR. You
thanks.
opened about a month or 2 months before PressBox, so I know it's been 7 years.
I know, it has. It's been a little over 7 years, and it's been a great run. We've had a lot of fun.
So I posed the question going into the break.
Yeah.
Would you rather garner a new exciting client or win the Maroon Open?
Always win the Maroon Open. Those who don't know, it's a 2-day annual tournament with my brother, golf tournament. And while all eyes may have been on the British Open in Phil, our concentration was the Maroon Open. I took it for the second straight year, played at lovely Baltimore Country Club and in 1,000-degree weather, and I wore them down.
Now, do you always play it the same, or is that part of the thing you move around a
It goes
little bit?
New Jersey, where he is,
Right.
to Maryland, where I am. Alternates each year to different courses in each state, and it's a 2-day, 36-hole match play. It's a brother bloodbath, and it's in the cup. Stays in Maryland for the second straight year.
I love that I read that on Facebook, and I said I gotta hit you with that. Hey,
Inquiring minds. Right?
we had Randy Edsel on the cover of PressBox this month,
Great.
and he did a story. And I know you defer to him and say, hey, this idea of marketing to Baltimore, both for fans and marketing to Baltimore to get players eventually to come down and play at the University of Maryland is really Randy's baby.
Yeah.
But you are sort of charged with executing it a little bit, aren't you?
I am. Yeah, I am. I mean, thankfully, because of my years here, I've good media contact, good media relationships up here. So when Randy and Kevin Anderson said, hey, we want to get more attention in Baltimore, we want to be Baltimore's college football team and really start reaching out there and making an impact, they turned to us, and it's been fun. And Randy takes it very seriously, not only from a marketing and branding standpoint, but from a recruiting standpoint. You know, practices at Dunbar, kids from these area schools like Gilman going to Maryland for the first time in decades.
Also
really building those relationships.
Also visiting children at the hospital.
That's it. We're going to have
year.
a couple more hospital visits this year in Baltimore. It's an important market. They got a game here against West Virginia. Got a game in 2015 against Penn State. How big is that? It's a really big initiative. They get it. It's been a little bit underserved by the Terps in the past, and they want to change that.
All right. Well, I applaud you for pushing that.
Thanks.
Because I think it does make some sense.
Yeah.
There really isn't a Division I program here. I mean, Towson has grown leaps and bounds. God bless them. But it's, for the most part, it's not the same as a Big Ten school.
Well, look, it's a slightly different level, at least in football. And they are a state school, and we're moving to one of the biggest sports football conferences in the nation next year. And you know, we know how much, you know how it is. Back in the day when Yankee fans infiltrate Camden Yards and Steeler fans try to get into the M&T Bank, but they don't have any success. It's the same thing. We don't want our Bird Stadium filled with Ohio State fans and Michigan fans. We want our fans, our Marylanders, to fill that joint and make some noise, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
All right. Well, I look forward to seeing how that progresses.
Yeah, me too.
Tell me about the Cal Ripken baseball tournament coming up.
The annual Cal Ripken World Series. Starts on August 9th. It's up in Aberdeen, and it's a week-long event. 16 teams from around the world, 6 regional champs from the United States, or 10 regional champs from the United States, 6 international teams, and it's really a world championship. Basically, what Williamsport is to Little League, Aberdeen is to Babe Ruth baseball, which has the Cal Ripken division. 700,000 kids around the world play Cal Ripken ball. These are the best 12-year-old players in the world, and it's just been an amazing run, a lot of fun, and it's free. We have a bunch of games. There's going to be a carnival up there this year that's free to the public. Lots of fun to do, lots of family fun. So it's coming up fast, August 9th, and on for that whole next week.
Did you say that 750,000 kids play Cal Ripken youth baseball?
Yeah.
What does that do to his brand?
It's amazing. In the summer of '99, Babe Ruth Baseball approached him and said, we want to change the name of our largest division, 5-year-olds to 12-year-olds, from Bambino to Cal Ripken baseball worldwide. It means everything. Well, it means everything. Look, all these kids, they've never seen Cal play. Everything they know about him, they see on ESPN Classic or they hear from their mom and dad. But now his name lives on forever, and it's a responsibility that he takes very seriously, and he really values, and he wants to reach out to these kids. It's been a special experience for him.
We got about a little over a minute. I didn't intend to ask you this. I know I could ask Cal if he was sitting here, but what's going on in the game of baseball today? Speak for him a little bit. How is he taking what is going on with the Ryan Brauns and the A-Rods? It's got to tick him off a little bit. I
don't know if it ticks him off. It saddens him. You know, I mean, he loves this game beyond belief. I will say he's always a positive guy. So he's saying, look at what baseball's doing. They're trying really hard. They're making really hard decisions to try to clean this up. And maybe in time this black cloud will lift. But you know, it's a sad thing. It's all people think about. And then the worst part to me, I can't speak for Cal, is when guys like Chris Davis are doing really special things, and right away half the country's thinking, I
wonder if he's juiced.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate. You know, all indications are Chris is doing this because he's a heck of a ball player who's really busting his butt, and he should be celebrated as such. But, you know, at least baseball's taking steps to try to make things right, and I applaud him for that, and I think Cal does too.
Spoken like a great PR man, John Maroon. Appreciate your coming in.
I appreciate having me, Stan. Thanks, pal.
All right. When we return, we're going to head out to the links and find out about the Jimmy Flattery Jr. Golf Tournament being held this week at the Hunt Valley Golf Club.
Join PressBox for the second Thursday Sports Lunch Series at Padonia Station on August 8th. The featured speaker will be the Executive Director of the Maryland Office of Sports Marketing, Terry Hazeltine. Go to PressBoxOnline.com right now for all the details.